If the anxiety is creeping in, maybe this video will help reduce it a little bit as I show you why I am more likely going to be playing the PlayStation 4 version of the game on the PlayStation 5. A lot of people compare next gen and current gen, but they don't do current gen on the next gen platform. So, for one, let's take a look at the PS4 version as to how big the game is. It's 30 gigabytes. If we go on to the PS5 version, it's actually not all that bad. It's actually a little bit smaller at 27 and a half. Negligible, but still. So they're around 30 gigs for each. A little bit interesting, but I can kind of sort of understand from a technical standpoint why that could be. But we'll get into that in another video. Now, this is the PS5 version. Now let's go to the demo. We're going to talk about load times and graphics and whatnot. So let's go to the PS5 demo of Resident Evil, the gameplay demo, as I still have a few minutes left on it because I've been playing the PC one with the trainer with unlimited time. So here we are, we're booting up the PS5 version of the game. We'll make sure that the ray tracing is off so that it's a fair comparison. Realize that as far as I know, and I could be wrong here, I don't think there's going to be an option to downscale the resolution from 4K to 1080p so that we could allow the ray tracing to at least be at 1080p at 60 frames a second. So we're going to keep that off. Right now, I think it's just in 4K mode, but I don't have a 4K television. I've had one before, I see the difference, but not enough to justify the performance cost. It's just not worth it to me. So again, we're just going to fire this up really quick. Some real noob gameplay.
In life and in death, we give glory.
Hello?
Come on, let's skip this.
Here?
Let's go for a quick little run. We just kind of look around. Kind of get a feel and a look for the game. Very stable. I'm just going to go quickly. Shoot the first person I see. That's going to be about it. Let's have him come out of the bush so we can get a better look at how ugly he is. Ooh. I know, you're not too happy. There we go. Alright, so that's the PS5 version of the game. I will be back and we're going to start booting up the PS4 version of the game. As you can see here, we're about to fire up the PS4 version of the game. You can see it right there, PS4 on my external SSD. Let's fire it up. Remember that on a PS4 it'll take about 30-something seconds longer to boot the game, but on a PS5, again, a lot of people fail to talk about it. It's actually really, really fast. Assuming it connects to the network here fairly quickly. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but that is pretty damn quick. It's not like MLB The Show in recent history. I made a video, and it's like a 36-second difference even on the external USB SSD. We're going to make sure that the display is on prioritized screen resolution. Look in the background. Look at the background faintly. Screen resolution, frame rate. Look at the trees at the bottom. You could see there's a difference. We're going to prioritize screen resolution because I believe that even though we're on a PS5 and generally it's not supposed to be quite 60 FPS, I think it's supposed to be 40 or 45. I don't remember because I think this is checkered 4K. I don't know the exact stats because I've read a few different things and they're kind of conflicting. All I can go by is my eyes, okay? I go by what I see, and it is pretty damn close to being the same.
You shouldn't be out here. Rose is here?
And it runs good. Like, I mean, I always do this. This does not feel jarring at all. This is not no 30 or 40 frames a second. So I believe this could be checkered 4K 60 FPS. And again, when you're looking around, now the ray tracing is nice, don't get me wrong. It makes a little bit of a difference in certain spots. Okay? But all in all, I have to say that this looks really good. It loads fast. It's kind of like Days Gone and Ghosts of Tsushima. Those are games that are still technically PS4 titles. However, they got the PS5 upgrade. In other words, it'll use the power. I believe that within reason, the PS4 Pro version, if you want to be super technical, on the PS5 is utilizing the power. So don't worry about, oh my god, I've got no room. You know, if you don't have an external SSD, it doesn't matter, even if it's just a standard hard drive. There are some games that are okay to do this with. Call of Duty, for example, is another one. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I don't do 120 frames and ray tracing and all that funky stuff again. So I'm playing the PS4 version of the game again. Right? I don't have room for all my PS5 games. Now, once they unlock and do that whole thing with being able to install another NVMe, and I've got, you know, a good $500-600 Canadian to buy myself a 2 terabyte, oh, I mean, sure, I'll probably, at that point, splurge a little bit more. Alright, that's it. I was trying to be nice. Not working. So I have to admit, again, the frame rate looks very smooth. Look at that. That is, to me, that's 60 FPS. That's not 45. Even 45, I can feel it with the ray tracing on. I'm not saying it's terrible. It's very playable. I've been playing at 30 frames for years. But, again, this is about not feeling like you're missing out a lot. You're not. But yes, I will admit that ray tracing is nice. If I end up playing the PS5 version of the game, I will probably end up turning on the ray tracing. But it's not a night and day difference again.
Stay back.
Please.
Anyhow, you can see that it looks good. That was sort of the whole point. We're gonna do one final gunfight. We're gonna go back out this way. Just because, you know, I don't care if I get killed. This is not even about trying to survive this. It's also to show how the game runs when there's a lot of people on the screen. Because there's like 3, 4 of these ghoul-like hoodlums. That's it. Pull the knife out. Don't chew my arm. What the hell's wrong with you? Jeffrey Dahmer reincarnated. Little jab with the knife. Right in the eyeball. No, you can't come in. You can't come in. You don't have a pass. Yeah, walk away. Anyhow, the whole point of this is it looks great. It plays great. I mean, my playing's not that great, but that's not what we're here to judge right now. So, again, I will probably be playing the PS4 version of the game. I do have both downloaded right now, obviously, as you can see. But yeah, I'm very, very happy. Very pleased. And if you don't have a next gen console, don't feel like you're missing out. You really aren't. And if you do have a PS5 or an Xbox Series S or X and you're kind of freaked out because you're starting to run out of room, the PS4 version or the current gen version is a very viable way of playing the game. And that's the whole point of this video. So if you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm and making me just a little bit more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up on the internet. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll just break it off in your ass and I'll feed you to those things. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that would be great now, wouldn't it? But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.